Blessed life. Cherise Ransome alongside Julian Marley. Yes, Joy, big up yourself.
So live your blessed life. Live your blessed life, yeah. Live your blessed life, yeah. Feel fast, live your blessed life, yeah. Fighting invisible wars, and we just can't stay silent for much longer. Join in love, hold the faith. Our victories at the gate. Stand firm and unite, for it's too late.
What an awesome singer. Julian Marley, Cherise Ransome.
Oh, my people, give thanks for what we've got. With our arms together, we can make it through. Everything that you do, keep the joy and be true. Blessings for
Wanna big up Alex, listening in, along with her friend on YouTube. Camille B is in the house, out of Richmond Hill. Blessed life. Coming up at the top of the hour, Cherise Ransome.
If you fail fast as a quick ride, jump across to the next side, yeah. Cause you're a blessed life. So live your blessed life. Live your blessed life. Live your blessed life.
Another Cherise Ransome, Tears and Olive Oil.
You might know the name, but you don't know the story. You might see the face.
Yes, a big up Bongo Herman as well, and the Marley family.
Got me where I am today. You might see the name. You haven't felt this pain.
Remember the name, remember the voice. You heard her first on Jamex. Cherise Ransome. Wanna big up Princess Gianna. Ha, ha.
I cannot continue without telling you. The road is winding and the sun is set on me. Anytime, one thing's for sure, just let some time pass. Once you get on your knees and pray, till nothing can block your way. There's another road. God be the glory.
Wanna big up Rakesh. Gianna listening in out of Toronto. The sound of Cherise Ransome. Trinidad in the house. Guyana in the house.
You might see the names. You cannot walk this way. Oh, 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 oh. There's an olive oil. God be the glory.
Tears and Olive Oil.
There's an olive oil, but don't know the story. There's an olive oil. God be the glory.
Big up yourself, Alex and Taylor. Nice to have you listening in.
I might want 1 minute get undone, but they can't touch the anointing.
Cherise Ransome. I'm telling you, you have to remember this name. Big things coming up for Cherise later on. Yes, Joy, big up yourself.
Favorite music on your favorite station, jamx.com.
Yes, sir, that was Tears on Olive Oil. Here's another one called Forever Lover. Remember, she comes to you at the top of the hour. Cherise Ransome.
Forever love, you're my forever love. See, our baby, anybody else would be tired of waiting. I conquered my fears myself, strong and no one ever made me feel so safe, and I like it. I feel the tug of your soul to me. I feel the war that I'm losing inside me. When you're around, perfect harmony. I don't ever wanna leave since your love got a hold of me. You're my forever love, forever love. You're my forever love, forever love, forever love. You're my forever love, baby. Everybody out there talking about that love, and now that I feel that bliss, I'm letting you know that I am yours. I won't fight it. I feel the tug of your
Forever
soul
Lover.
to me.
Cherise Ransom. One more before I get to her live for you.
Losing inside me. When you're around, perfect harmony. I don't ever wanna leave since your love got a hold of me. It comes with miracle seed for one. And I've been trying so hard not to run, boy. Thought I was done, but this raw emotion. Oh, you had me at hello. Oh, how these feelings grow and grow. I know I'm all in with you. I feel the tug of your soul to me. I feel the war that I'm losing inside me. When you're around, perfect harmony. I don't ever wanna leave until you get a hold of me. I feel the tug of your soul to me. I feel the war that I'm losing inside me.
Yes, I'm gonna play one more before I get Cherise live and direct in the studio.
You're my
My name is Richie Stevens, and right now you're all listening to Marcus Oja.
Yes, Richard Stevens, big up yourself, Jammer for Life. The next one, it's called Back to You. After I play Back to You, we'll have a Cherise live and direct.
Case closed, shut that door, throw away that key. Ain't no more you and me. You gotta be kidding me. So cold, don't know what you've done to me. And now there's no more 143. What's the remedy? Well, it's the remedy.
Wanna big up Steve out starting night listening in. Steve, nice to have you as well listening in to Jamix this evening.
Cause I don't need you to wonder where my loyalty lies. So tell me yes or no. Should I stay or go? I just can't let go. I always gone right back to you. Tell me yes or no. Should I park or roll? I just can't let go. It drives me right back to you. Rewind and pull up. I gotta get one more touch. And when I think that it's over, I'm coming right back to you. Rewind and pull up. I gotta get one more touch. And when I think that it's over, I'm coming right back to you. Same song, but a different melody. We were a perfect tragedy. It's killing me. It's killing me. Slow down, let it all catch up to me. Can't let this love be the enemy. I'm not the enemy. Yeah. Tonight I steal a little thunder, and I break all lies. Because I don't need you to wonder where my loyalty lies. So tell me yes or no. Should I stay or go? I just can't let go. I always gone right back to you. Tell me yes or no. Should I park or roll? I just can't let go. It drives me right back to you. Rewind and pull up. I gotta get one more touch. Oh, when I think that it's over, I'm coming right back to you. Rewind and pull up. I gotta get one more touch. And when I think that it's over, I'm coming right back to you. I'm coming right back to you.
Jamex. Playing the music you love.
Rewind and pull up. I gotta get one more touch. And when I think that it's over, I'm coming right back to you.
Yes, right back to you. That is Cherise Ransome. And it's time for listening and hearing from Cherise as she tunes in. Cherise, welcome to Jamix.
Hi, good night. Welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, yes, yes. We have such an awesome singer with us this evening. Before I get into the interview, I just want to tell you a small background about Cherise. She's from Trinidad and Tobago. When you say Trinidad, you have to add Tobago because they're very, type of people that loves you to call Tobago. And she starts singing from a young age. And she captivated audience in Trinidad and Tobago jazz. I could hear the jazz in her voice, 2014 to 2017. Right? She's been penning songs in her bedroom, and we're going to hear more about the songs that she has written. She, out of a church background and church choir, her mom was a big inspiration to her getting into singing. In 2019, she was featured on the Aphrodisiac Rhythm with her island pop song Black White, produced by Giovanni Rins. She has a single, Police in the Hills, and Back to You. You heard Back to You. and they went to the semifinals of an international songwriting competition. And she's going to let us know until then what she's been doing throughout the pandemic and a big launch of her career, who has been inspirational to her getting to this point. Cherise Ransom, welcome again to Jamix. And on behalf of all the jammers, we are very happy to have you on our platform. Right now, I'm going to
I'm happy
ask
to be
you right
here.
out of the gate, in terms of singing, at what tender age did you start singing and get the inspiration to write such lovely songs?
Okay, so I actually started singing at the age of 4. So initially, it wasn't something that I would naturally do because I was quite shy. So my mother, she was the choir mistress at church in the choir. So she would have me sing. She'd be like, "You sing, stand up, and you take the lead. You sing." And so I didn't have a choice early on, but eventually I started to enjoy singing. And in my quiet time, I would have a book. I would pen songs, and so that's basically, um, my how I started to get into it and to like it. At the age of 15, uh, I would have had the opportunity to record at a professional studio, and that's Kenny Phillips Studio in San Fernando for the first time. And that was a part of a project in school, a music project in school. And that moment remains etched in my memory. Since then, I have pursued music heavily. Sometimes after school, I would go to like home studios of some of my peers. And eventually, I began getting local opportunities to do background vocals, demos, and to voice ads for some popular artists and work with some popular local producers. And yeah, it went from there. And of course, more recently, I would have expanded my reach in terms of working with creatives in Jamaica due to the connections from Bongo Rema. But I guess we'll speak on that further.
Yes, yes, yes. We have the one and only Joy Fairclough in the room talking about Leah Brown, who was an awesome teacher, soprano. Now, you loved music from you were young. You grew up, you know, in the church. What was your inspiration in terms of artists that you looked up to say I want to be like that person? Anybody in particular that Cherise wanted to emulate?
To be honest, I grew up on Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey. So those were the artists that if I had to say I wanted to emulate, it would be those artists. Um, but my mom, as I said, she's also a strong singer. So I'm accustomed hearing her sing. She has an operatic, classical sort of tone. So I also loved her singing and also wanted to sing like her as well.
Yes, yes. So it's surprising that you're from Trinidad, the land of calypso, the land of soca, and here's an artist doing what I call a type of R&B, um, jazzy type reggae. Your voice is very scintillating. There was no influence on your life saying I want to be a calypso Rose or I want to be a Dexter Garcia or a Alison Hines.
Well, to be honest, as in primary school as a young child growing up, we all had to sing calypso, and I used to sing calypso, and but and I used to write calypso. My parents used to help me write calypso, and I would have entered calypso competitions, etc. growing up. But as I got older, I became a little more um I guess withdrawn. So I would be the person that will sit still and just observe things and question life and all of that. And so I believe that that part of solitude to extent and seeking to learn and understand life kind of helped me to develop a boldness to be a little more authentic and to create genuinely. And the music that I create is more along the lines of the R&B, pop, more soul music. So I kind of stuck within that vein. And yeah, that's kind of how that went.
Yeah, and
So
and
it's
I
really
like
about,
that. I
yeah.
like that you never follow the tradition. As Jamaican and as most of my listeners are Jamaican, we love soca, we love calypso. I play a feature on my Friday show that we all jump around, and for you, to sing a different genre, that's good. You touch on Bongo Herman and the
Mhm.
Jamaican influence in your career. One of the songs that you have, Blessed Life, features the great Julian Marley. Let us know how that connection came about and for you to be, adopted somewhat in the Marley family, which is, a household
Mhm.
name, King Bob. How
Yes.
that drift, how did the drift from Tobago, Trinidad and Tobago in a church, singing, writing songs in your bedroom, get to Jamaica to that level?
Okay, so to be honest, you see, so also although I mentioned Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, my father collected Bob Marley's albums. So I used to hear Bob Marley's music all the time at home as well. And I am such a huge fan. And my first visit to Jamaica in 2019, all I knew is I had to go and visit the Bob Marley Museum. And and when I landed, that was the first place that I went, and I met Irie Sue there. Big up Irie Sue. She would have, took me on the tour, and she would have introduced me to Bongo Herman. So at that time, I would have played an ID on my phone for Police in the Hills. So back then it wasn't a song, so that was actually one of the first songs that I would have recorded in Jamaica. Um, So I played the demo for him, well, the idea of the song for him, and I said, "Hey, I'm interested in getting into the studio." And he believed as soon as he heard my music, he heard the song, he heard the potential, and he really coordinated the sessions for me. He made sure that I got in studio before I left Jamaica. Um, so he would have gotten the musicians. I recorded at Anchor Studio, and he has been pushing me ever since. The next year I was back performing at the Bob Marley show, and I had sessions at Tough Gong, etc. So he has been very instrumental in progressing my music and expanding my music in Jamaica, and I am extremely grateful for that, and he's truly like a godsend in that regard, honestly.
Yes, I'm telling you, you see, listeners and folks out there in YouTube world and the radio world, when you believe in yourself, when you think that you know what you're doing and it's to the best of your ability, the sky is the limit. The progression from 2017 to 2025, it's only 8 years since you visited Jamaica. And I want to ask another question. You met Bongo Herman, did music with the Marleys. Did you find that your acceptance to music and how you will progress going forward is lies better in your connection in Jamaica or your connection in Trinidad?
Well, to be very honest, yeah, it's in Jamaica because Trinidad, the dominant genre is, soca, calypso. People have bills to pay, so that carnival soca circuit is something that is more or less closed. So in terms of the room for me, with the style of music that I do, it's not much room for me. So I felt that acceptance more um, with in Jamaica, and yeah, I'm definitely hoping to pursue that even further and of course expand into other territories.
Good. So I got my answer. Cherise is an adopted Jamaican as of now. Um, I dragged you over.
Trini Macon.
Trini Jamaican. Joyce said, big
Yeah,
up Guzzy Clark. Yes, we all know Guzzy Clark and Anchor Studio. That's nice.
yes.
Okay, so at least our listeners and people in YouTube, they know who we're talking to. They know where you're coming from. The next question is, where are you going? 2025, brand new, not even out of the ground as yet. What are your plans for 2025 for Cherise Ransom. The North America beckons, Jamaica beckons, the world beckons. Tell us your plans.
Okay, so primarily is really to just create more visual content and market the album in other territories and to promote the singles. So Tears on Olive Oil, Blessed Life. And I'm also focused on building a team to assist with coordinating all of this. And also would like to do a lot more live shows this year. So in the process of sourcing a band locally and just putting things like that in place. So yeah.
Yes, so 2025, we're gonna see and hear more of Cherise Ransom. She's putting her band together. She have live shows planned. Any live shows planned? I am way up in the ice. You have shows planned for Canada. We really like to have people up here of your caliber.
Well, I'm definitely open to performing in Canada, but as of now, I don't have anything solid planned in Canada.
Good. So all my Canadian listeners, Sophie Styler. Yeah, man, you can work on it. Cherise is longing to come to Canada, North America, and Jamaica. So in closing, I want you to, you've mentioned some names. I want you to talk about, getting to this level, persons that have assisted you to get to this level. Tell us where the listeners can find you and knowing that you'll be producing more songs. How many albums do you have so far?
This is my first album. Yeah. And it was actually such an intimidating process to put it out. I was like, will there be another? But there will be. There will be because, the progression so far has been it's we getting places with it. So yeah, hoping to release another studio album within the upcoming years.
Anyone you'd like to make a special shout out even in Trinidad? Anybody over the world? This
Yes,
is worldwide. You're on YouTube. You're on Jamix. I'm gonna give you
of course.
yes your chance. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so of course, first of all, I want to say thanks to Bongo Herman. He has been pivotal, as I mentioned before, in connecting me with so many renowned musicians that has been a part of the album. So I mean, I could go through. I don't want to go through the whole list and the credits of the album, but definitely all the musicians, all the featured artists, Julian, Mali, Lyrical, Coyote. Special thanks to there were key people that really, when I was having some difficulties in the album, they really pushed through with me. So Ezekiel Keller, Romel Smith, and of course all the producers, the songwriters and the musicians on the album, as I mentioned before. Of course, Joy. Um, I mentioned Sue, the radio stations that have supported my music, Irie FM and Talia Powers, Biggie. Thank you to everybody locally as well, because of course, before I got to Jamaica, there was, my support in Trinidad, and still there are people that continue to support me. So I just want to say thank you to my friends, my family, the people who pray for me. Very important as well. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes, and you're now a jammet, right? You're a jammer. So, Jamix welcome you with open arms. CEO Junior Taylor, Sophie Taylor, Executive
Ah,
Director Gregory G, DJ Chris, myself, and all the other jammers. They're gonna play your music, and we
yes.
will, yes, for sure. And tell us
Thank you.
where we could hear from you. What's your handles? And you could join the chat room. You could join the chat room. Um, you have the link and put it in. But for now, tell us your links, and then after that, you're gonna tell me which other song to play from your album in closing.
Okay. Also, before I get into the handles, of course, thank you to the entire Jamix family for having me. And you could find me on YouTube at Cherise Ransom, Instagram Cherise Ransom, and Facebook at Cherise Ransom Music. And also visit my website, cheriseransom.com. And the final question was,
Which song you want me to play from your album? I played four already.
Right. I mentioned to you Police in the Hills, so we could
Play,
close
all
with that one.
right. And the inspiration from Police in the Hills, you got that from what?
Oh, well, at that time of writing that song, there were a lot of, I guess, instability with regards to police brutality in the US, etc., the Trayvon Martin and these guys. So that was the inspiration for that song at that time.
Okay, and on the behalf of Jamix again, thank you, Cherise, for gracing our studios. It's a wonderful feeling to hear from an artist that's gonna reach for the star. And personally, I'm gonna tell you what your voice reminds me of: a young Rihanna, and that is remarkable. Ladies and gentlemen, Cherise Ransom, don't go. I want to talk to you some more after. Don't go. Don't hang up.
I see police in the hills, police in the hills. They're over yonder, they're by the bridge. I chase and I follow, shooting to kill. I see police in the hills, police in the hills. Oh, police in the bam bam bee da da dam bam 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 bee da da dam bam 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 ba da dee da 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 da. Police in the hills. Blue lights coming our way, speed up. Sweat is pouring down my face, can't bluff. I don't even know what I possibly did wrong, but with the color of my skin, don't need no explanation. So it go blah blah, bam bam bee da da dam bam bee dam bam 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 bee da da dam bam bee dam ba da 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 dee da 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 da. Police in the hills. I see police in the hills, police in the hills. They're over yonder, they're by the bridge. I chase and I follow, shooting to kill. I see police in the hills, police in the hills. Oh, police in the bam bam bee da da dam bam bee dam bam bam bee da da dam bam bee dam ba da 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 dee da 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 da. Police in the hills.
Cherise Ransom. Telling you, what an awesome voice. What an awesome artist. Told you, this is a young Rihanna. Yes, that's Cherise Ransom you heard from her earlier on. Yes, check her handles. They will be on the YouTube. Check the comments. You'll see our links. Yeah, man, we have to support the young inspirational artists. Joy Fair Club and Java, big up yourself every time.